because in Web3, we'll talk about Web3 maybe in another episode. In Web3, trust is the anchor. And so a technology of trust it is going to be almost assumed. It's like when you go and ask someone about their business. If they're not online, you'll think they're fishy.
Yeah.
You're not going to ask. So you're going to ask. People are going to ask, are you online? You have to be online.
Where can we verify?
Where can we find you? You understand? Are you on LinkedIn? You understand? That's the question.
Are you on
now.
LinkedIn? Are you on this?
So
Google
in a
business?
few years, it'll be: are you trustworthy? Is your business trustworthy? But
How many transactions have you done?
Yes, and to answer that, there has to be a blockchain behind your service.
Because it will verify.
Just like you see how verification of proof of funds for exchanges has become a requirement in the crypto space. Why? Because of trust. If I put my money on your exchange, how sure am I you will not collapse tomorrow?
Show me the proof.
Show me your proof of funds. So it's a trust question. So that's going to now start spreading. It's going to move away from financial systems to trusted systems. And that's why we're talking about identity. Let me switch gears to why we decided to enter into identity.
Please.
Let me paint for you a scenario.
Everything is really mind-blowing. I told you guys, tighten your seatbelt because you're talking to an expert.
Yeah.
Learn from him. Change your mindset. If you're starting a product, make sure that you start it. Don't wait for the good season. No, start it from anywhere.
Yeah.
And this product, this program is proudly brought to you by MitroPlus Labs. It's an incubator, and they're working on a lot of projects. One of them is offering free education to the African market. Everyone has to get a free blockchain-based information and well translated in our local languages, Kiswahili, French, Arabic, local languages in Africa, Kirundi, Kinyarwanda, Igbo, and many others. So we are coming to you. Make sure that you prepare, you subscribe to the forums and get all the information. Let's keep moving, my brother.
Yes. Let me try and compress it so that we save on time.
Yeah.
But let me paint for this scenario.
Please.
Picture this. The question is, why are we in digital identity? And so I'm going to paint the big picture and then how we as Crypto Savannah are going to tackle this big elephant. So let me give you this. Let me throw some statistics at you that will help paint my picture. The GDP of Africa, last time I checked, the GDP of Africa is $3.14
trillion.
Yes.
What's our total population?
The total population of Africa is 1.4 billion people.
Okay.
Okay, 1.4 billion people.
Okay.
And their economic activity amounts to about $3.14 trillion.
Yes.
But not all of them work. So let's say the other number I had was about 900,000, but it could be closer to between 7 and 900 million people are actively engaged economically in Africa.
How about the rest?
They're young. Half of Africa is under 18. Half of Africa is under 15, by the way. They're children.
What? Are you kidding?
Of the 1.4 billion people.
Okay, I heard about it
Yeah.
through there's a report which was shared somewhere, but I didn't believe it. Half of Africans
Are economically engaged, or by age. Let's take Uganda. Uganda's population is about 45 million.
Yeah, 45.
Half the population is under 15. Half the population of Uganda is under 15. So when I talk about economically engaged people, I'm talking about the other half.
So the rest
To
is
add
just
to the,
consuming.
because those ones are consuming. Babies, children, what they consume. So they don't contribute to the 3.1
No, they
trillion.
don't.
So let's assume it's about 700, 800 million Africans are contributing to the $3.14 trillion, okay? $3.14 trillion. So 800 million people are working.
Sorry to take you, but does that mean that our Africans produce a lot?
Not really. Let me give you my statistics properly.
Okay.
let me paint the full picture.
Okay.
Because people are going to start saying, hey, we have minerals, we have what? Yeah, but they don't appear in GDP.
Yeah.
If the gold is underground, it's not going to appear into the GDP.
Of course.
Yeah. Until it is extracted and value created, that's when it's going to appear in the GDP.
True.
Yeah. So oil, all that, as long as it's in the ground, it's not giving anyone value.
It's there.
It is there. It's potential.
It's a raw material.
So
Potential.
they say Africa is the richest continent. That is very true. We have so many minerals. As long as the minerals remain under the ground, or as long as they are taken to foreign countries and added value
Recently,
there.
I saw they extracted a ruby, from Zambia, Zimbabwe. Yeah, it is one of the. They sold it of recent in US. It was auctioned at about some good amount of millions of dollars, and
Yeah.
not in Zambia.
Not in Zambia, in the US. So I don't want us to kid ourselves that let's not count potential. It's the work that the 800 million people do that add to the GDP, not the minerals that are in the ground. Okay?
Okay.
So $3.14 trillion in GDP. Now here is the other side of another statistic. The top 2 digital companies in the world. Let's take Apple and Google. Or let's say Google and Microsoft. Okay? Those 2 companies are worth over $3.8 trillion in market value.
Yes.
And between them, they have on average about 400,000 employees.
I see where you're going.
Yeah.
I see where you're going.
I'm trying to get Africans to face the brutal facts.
This is
That 2 companies, 2 private companies run by 400,000 people are doing more work than 800 million Africans.
Let's say the entire
The entire African continent. 400,000 people working for 2 digital companies are making
Imagine
more money.
Kampala alone has
about 7 million at a peak. It's like not
So
even
now-
Kampala. Let's as in Makerere.
Makerere, yeah. The community.
The community of the Makerere Hill can be about 400,000 people. Yes.
I see the law of quantity over quality.
So the question that you should
Quality
be
over
asking
quantity.
yourself is, what are these 400,000 people doing that gives them all that wealth?
Where the entire continent.
Where the entire continent's effort doesn't even compare.
We are praying every day.
We are praying.
We are.
We even work and we sweat
We
a
are.
lot.
We are
We have
working
muscles. We're strong.
very strong. People sleep when they are very tired. They
Where
are
is that
working hard to make sure that they get.
And here was my conclusion. My conclusion is that those 2 companies are digital companies. They operate in the digital economy.
What does it mean?
Microsoft. Have you ever seen any product that a Microsoft has to extract from the ground?
No.
Yeah. Digital products. They make software.
Okay, someone
Google-
said that Africa is our backbone is into farming, and of course we eat food on a daily.
3.14 trillion.
We eat
Because
food
even
on
those
a-
400,000 employees need to eat. They don't work with empty stomachs. You understand?
So someone is asking, should we all
they-
go to take?
I'm not saying we should all go to tech. I'm showing you by statistics.
These
where
are
the
your
money is.
the facts.
The facts. What that means to you is up to you. How you use this information is really up to you. I'm telling you how
You're not
Crypto
the
Savannah
financial
is
advisor.
Crypto Savannah, this is how we are using this information. We are saying we have to equalize this imbalance. There is something that we as Africans can do that can generate that multiplier effect that Microsoft and Google have done. It might be late to compete with Microsoft and Google, but right now we have technologies like blockchain that can allow us to do it. This is another
To
statistic.
bring the equalization.
Yes, this is another
or the
statistic.
balance.
PwC did a study 2 years ago on, they call it a time for trust. It's called a time for trust report by PwC. They were looking at blockchain and how much value in global GDP blockchain can bring. And you know the figure that they came up with. Like if we take advantage of blockchain can unlock about $1.7 trillion worth of value added new into the economy, into the global economy. What that means is anyone engaged in blockchain is engaged in that $1.7 trillion that of added value.
What?
These are open statistics. There you can challenge me with your statistics.
No, it is. It's very.
So what does that
The
mean?
potential is there because when you look at the financial
Yeah.
part of it
Yeah.
on blockchain, the cryptos.
And not
right
even
now,
just talking about cryptos. Actually,
the
that report,
capitalization is 1 trillion plus.
yeah, but they're not even talking, in that report, they don't even talk about crypto. it's blockchain purely. Identity, provenance, customer experience.
Tokenization.
Yeah, just those are the ones. Purely blockchain use cases.